What's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio. I'm joined by the legendary Lee Honish, who takes on Aaron True at Tough Enough. I don't know if the event has a name. Doesn't matter. This is our man right here. This is who all the media guys are behind. He's in his car, cutting weight, acting like a real fighter. Tell us about it, my man. What's going down?
Winning, of course.
Yes!
Baby, Team Sheen. I've actually said this a few times because I know Charlie's out there Googling his name every day. Charlie, for $100,000, dude, I'll stay in training all year and beat up reporters for you.
There you go.
Team Sheen. We actually sent an email to Jeff and Barry, and we said rename it to Team Sheen out of Malibu, California. So I don't know if they'll actually put that on the program in time. We were also going to pull out the old Chuck Liddell Iceman shorts that Chris has. Because I figured Chuck's shorts should be in a winning fight for at least the last, 3 years now? Oh, did I just say that? So, I also wanted to come out in a Ric Flair robe, but, budgetary restraints and pyrotechnics aside. Can you just imagine Aaron? He looked shook up after I took down Mir's brother and that pile of people. He wanted no part of what's going to happen in that ring. First word,
I'm done.
Mir's telling me he's going to choke me out and carry me out of the ring, for God's sakes. I was dead serious. So, I normally walk around at about in the 200 range. The fight's at a catch weight of 185. Aaron wants it at 182. Whatever. I'll drop my water. I'm at 190 right now. So I just took my laxative. I'm doing all the usual stuff that we wrestlers all know how to do. And I say this to every reporter who's watching this. Until you walk in the shoes about the guys you talk about, don't talk shit.
Right.
I'm telling you, these last 3 days, fuck the training. The training's been cake.
Right.
Hey, I don't mind Chris beating me up. I don't mind going down to Quest and getting beat up. I don't mind going out to Drysdale's and getting beat up. That's cake. It's the 3 days of dropping water and sitting in a sauna, then getting on a bike, then going back to the sauna, then going back to the bike. Hour after hour after hour after hour. So probably by fight time, my personal water level will be, right now it's 5 pounds. It's nothing. So the laxative. From here, I'm going to go to the gym. I'll probably do another hour in the sauna and on a bike, and I'll be at weight by tonight. Might even treat myself to a chicken. So I'm excited about that.
Now,
I had a couple of spoonfuls of peanut butter yesterday.
How does this affect your daily life? Because I know you're a parent, so I mean you got to do the parent thing.
Parent? First of all, the rule I normally do when I get into these really outrageous situations, I sequester myself the last week away from my daughter, and somehow in my mind I've made it Aaron's fault that I'm not seeing my daughter this week.
I like it.
So bad for him.
Right.
She's sick anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been able to spend too much time with her and my ex-wife. Number two, I'm a professional speaker. That everybody Googles me. They know what I do. I speak in real estate, and I have a 3-day event coming up next week in Anaheim for literally hundreds and hundreds of agents. 2 days after the fight, I'm speaking for 3 straight days. It's all marqueed around me. I actually wrote and helped create it with my other people down at Short Sale Genius with Trent and Ryan. And I'm really excited about that event. So anybody who's in real estate that's in MMA, go to Anaheim. It's only a couple $100. It's 3 days of training, but everybody's been really cool. They knew that these last 3 days, this week was going to be until you walk it, don't talk it. I've learned so much about guys like Hendo and what he had to do to go from, walking around at 210, 215 to cut to 185. I completely understand. I'm lucky. I'm at about a 15% body fat right now. I feel really good. I feel strong. I don't sleep much, which is odd. I just keep running the fight in my mind, and I'm so obsessed with this turquoise belt of Aaron's. I guess it's a turquoise belt, right? Blue purple makes turquoise, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'm obsessed with it. I am so obsessed with that stupid Rocky video he shot and the fans chasing him and everything. I want to put him on the mat in the first round so bad and see if he's really got the juice on a blue belt. I so do. Look, I got a wrestling background. I'll even tell you, Aaron, because I know you're going to be watching this like an obsessive little compulsive nut. I'm going to come in just like Randy did to James Toney, and it's going to be a single leg. I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to put you down.
Okay.
Basic. I'm actually going to drag my leg like Randy did. That's how far down I'm going to shoot. I'm going to telegraph the single leg. It's going to be that easy to see coming. Come on. I got at least 4-inch reach advantage on him. I'm a full foot taller than him. I don't know. If I were him, I'd break something and just call it a day. Show up in the ring with a cast. Go, I got hit by a car on my way here.
Something.
Jeff and Barry can hand me the belt. They've got an event coming up in July, and I've already set this up. If they do it, they're talking about a 3-day tournament for Tough Enough because the amateurs won't let them do a same-day tourney. So I want to do they want to do a 3-day tourney in July. I said, I'll fight 3 MMA guys in a row.
Wow.
I'm totally down with it. Team Sheen is down. Duh. Winning.
Winning.
I blink and I lost weight. That's how it's done. You know, the funny part is and most people don't, I've talked about this in other places, but I'm 17 years sober and I completely get Charlie. That's the really sick part. I understand him completely. Personally, Charlie, if I had $2 million an episode, I'd build a compound and I'd have the same lifestyle.
Why not? Why not?
Duh.
Exactly.
Look at me. Who would want to stop that?
If you have that much money, like, do you really have a drug problem yet?
No. That's the Sam Kinison joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for rehab. They told me it was 50 grand.
Exactly.
If you got 50 grand, you don't have a problem yet. You just got to calm down a little bit.
Exactly.
Just cool out. Yeah, 50 grand sobered me up really fast.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, so you're cutting weight. I expected you to be in a worse mood, but it's building. It's getting towards the fight. We joked a little bit about last time about blasting his ass in the package and taking an eye and making a keychain out
I
of
really
it.
wanted to do that at the weigh-in, and I'm disappointed it didn't happen. And I really thought about putting this guy on the mat for at least a couple of rounds, just so he could get this belt thing out of his head. Okay, he's got to understand that somebody gave him a charity belt. Okay, and that if he needs a wrestling lesson, so be it. All right, I'll be the guy to do it. All the hype and all the circumstances and the rumors of my wrestling background may or may not have been exaggerated. I guess we'll find out on Saturday night once and for all. But look, he can't stand with me, so his only hope is to shoot on me. So if he shoots on me, I've trained to wrestle up and I've trained to wrestle down. So I don't know what it is that's so irritating about him. He's in the same category as like Mauro Ranallo with me. I mean, I don't know why these guys irritate me so fucking much. I watch these videos and I go on. I guess, and Jeff and Barry are freaking out because everybody's saying it's a staged fight because what I did in the ring made it look like it was staged. Yeah, Aaron can't act that good. Trust me. Aaron doesn't have the quality acting skills to pull off being terrified like that.
Jazz hands. Yeah. So.
Oh my God. So then he cuts this Rocky-like promo video with people running down the street asking for his autograph behind him. And Jeff and Barry are like, dude, everybody thinks this fight's fixed. I said, I guarantee the minute I cut his melon open and he starts to bleed, nobody will think this is a fixed fight anymore. The only person who might think it's a fixed fight is Aaron in his mind that I'm not, he must be living off those bad Danny videos. I'll say it again, Aaron. That was a fixed fight. Danny knows it. I know it. CBS knew it. That's as bad as anybody can fight. I can't even fake fighting that bad anymore. You're in a wrong place. He's been going to Drysdale's and doing research and trying to find out how much skill I have. He's freaked out. And he should be. He's going to walk in there with those saggy little man boobs. He should have wore the rash guard. Again, I'm offering you the rash guard. I really don't want to spray tan in the morning. But, dude, just go buy like a rash guard. I'll wear a red one. You wear a white one. It'll be easier for the judges to do the point scoring and shit. My day's pretty much planned. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. Probably do another hour in the sauna and on the bike just to be tight. Dry my skin out. Go over spray tan on. I got to be half naked in front of a bunch of people. Let's face facts. I'm white. I mean, there is no way around it. I am Doug the Rhino Marshall white. I am. There you go. I got a Dougie reference in. I'm white. Okay. I'm like, Chris has been calling me the silverfish. He goes, you're like the slow version of watching Anderson Silva. I said, so you're calling me the Silverfish? I said, that's the nickname I got branded with in camp. He goes, well, yeah, you drop that jab down and you put your head out. You lead with your head like Silva does. He said, but you just do it slower. He goes, you hit as hard as he does and anybody else I've trained with. He goes, but dude, you think you're Silva, but you're not. You're the Silverfish. I said, wow. I was just texting Chris Greenman earlier, and I said, are you amazed that I made it this far, that I cut this much weight, and that I'd actually get here? He goes, there's never a doubt in my mind that you wouldn't be at this point. Never a doubt. And I said, really? You had that much belief in my heart and my drive for this? And he goes, oh, there was no question. I wouldn't have backed you. And the first time we sparred, he knew it. He's Chuck's friend. He knows, he wouldn't have put me into the ring if he didn't think I could handle this. And considering that we're talking about a longer term deal, if I win, you want to know my worst dream? I walk into the cage, I do something stupid, and somehow he just cracks me just right and gets the miracle home run shot. And I'm looking at Chris going, what happened? Dude, you lost. What do you mean I lost? You didn't see it? See what? That's the worst case scenario for anybody fighting Aaron True. Aaron True hits the home run of his lifetime. I can't believe he's training as hard as me. I can't believe he's working out in the same kind of camps. Don't get me wrong, King's MMA is legit, okay? They've got some real heavy-duty players in there. But I don't believe he's rolling with those guys. I don't think he's playing with the A-line. He's not spending hours and hours per day. He's sure as hell not trying to cut weight. Those frickin' man boobs of his. Chris saw him last week, and he's kind of doughy, and he has soft hands.
Wow.
Gross. He said he lifted up his shirt. Chris saw him without his shirt on. He goes, it's not that, and this is what Aaron said. Oh, it's not that bad. Dude, it's worse. It's worse than what I thought it would be. So then Chris's daughter, and it's on video, hits him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Okay, you went the behind the scene on that one? So Aaron goes, it really didn't hurt that much. And Chris, this is exactly, she's 7, dude. It shouldn't have hurt.
At all. Period.
At all.
Should have hit you with a bat.
You don't need to qualify that you got.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Getting beat down by 7-year-olds. It didn't hurt that much. Solid.
Oh my God.
All right, so when you come out in the ring, are you touching gloves or are you smashing face?
I promised Jeff and Barry. It's funny you bring that up because I just sent a text yesterday going, am I obeying the nothing will happen at the weigh-in rule? Am I obeying the nothing will happen when we touch gloves rule? And he goes, at this point, just be classy and go kick his ass. Just get it done. He says, Aaron's a lot of hot air. That's all it really is. And I'll give Aaron a lot. I'm going to say this with all the respect in the world. He's got a set of fucking cojones on him that are the size of a building. Look, he's walking into the ring with me, fairly blind. Let's be honest. And I defy anybody else who does what we do to do this. All right. First of all, most of us do this. This isn't our day job. We do it because we love this shit.
Right.
Okay. And I love the backseat fans going, oh, what a pussy. You know what? I got an open contract over at Tough Enough. You can sign up and fight me anytime you like. I'm more than happy to walk back into the ring with anybody who wants to go in there with me as long as they're an amateur. I'm not even joking about that. I have no issue. You make 185, you're an amateur, legit. Go get a Tough Enough contract, sign it, we'll walk the cage. And anybody who's an MMA announcer, anyone from any site, podcast, anything, contracts are Tough Enough. Jeff and Barry know I got an open clause. If you're a legit amateur, okay, because I know there's a few pros lurking around there going, right. Yeah, I'm more than happy to kick your ass.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
All right. Look, you're a pro, all right? You don't need an easy win like that.
Exactly.
But for the rest of us, we do this because we love the sport. We got into this because we like broadcasting and entertaining our fans. And you know what? Love him, like him, or hate him, and I personally detest him. Aaron's got a set of fucking balls on him that he needs deflating. This is an ego moment for Aaron. He needs to be brought back down to earth. Look, I wouldn't go into the ring with that dude Cyborg at all. The fact that he rolls with Chris, that's a tough dude. No doubt, man. You know what? That is a tough. That's a set of balls on that chick. I swear to God, set of balls on that one. He got choked out by her. He got knocked out by her. He got run through. I wouldn't do that workout. I watched a girl yesterday while I was on a bike doing a workout that was similar to that one that made Aaron throw up. And I looked at her. I went over. I fist bumped her, and I went, "You're in amazing shape. I would never do that workout." She goes, I saw you working out. I said, you're working out 20 times harder than me. I would never. Look, I expect to hit somebody and them to go down. I don't.
Right.
I've watched those workouts. I'm 43 fucking years old. And I'm calling out everybody. All right. I got straight up open claws. And I'm taking on a 28-year-old kid who apparently has no fear of getting choked out, drinking his own pee, getting beat up. That's fucking ballsy in my little universe.
Absolutely.
And we all say this. Look, Aaron's irritating. He's two-faced. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes to do business with him. Nobody likes to talk to him because he's got that weird little aura of insecurity around him that he's always, and he'll stab you in the back first chance he gets. And trust me, Aaron, for all the emails you say you got about me that I know you didn't get, I really did get emails and texts from your friends. It's not cool. And I've never talked about it on the air. Okay? Never once. I know shit about you, Aaron, that defies logic.
Oh,
there are people that want me to
a sit down at a coffee shop, you and I, and just have the true memoirs.
Oh, dude, if I could say half the stuff that I know, look, most of them just want one thing: just hit him in the stomach and he'll shit himself. I'm like, seriously, is this even true? This isn't like one or two emails. This is multiple emails. Just hit him in the stomach and he'll shit himself.
Oh my God.
I said, well, that will make the video. The end of Aaron True Tough Enough. I hit him in the stomach, and he shit himself in the middle of the cage. I want him to bleed. I'm one of those. The only thing that would be staged about this fight, and I'll say it so everybody understands, I'm not doing this, but I wanted to. I wanted Chris to cut me on either the side of one of my bald heads and then grease it shut so that when Aaron hits me, I start to bleed. Because I want blood in this match somewhere. I want that gladiator.
Nice.
Yeah, I want the blood coming down my face. So when I have that photo with the knockout right coming around the other side, there's blood streaming down the side of my head. It's immortalized forever on the Tough Enough website.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, well, it's going down Saturday night. This one's for charity. I appreciate you joining me before the fight. I definitely like to get a hold of you. I don't know if we could do this Saturday night after the fight.
We do it right after the fight. I'll take the whole hookup with me. We'll do it right there from the Tough Enough locker room right after the fight.
About. Okay, fantastic.
I'll give you and your fans get Dougie out of the woodwork. Why isn't Dougie coming to Vegas?
He needs to. We just saw him the other night at the Bellator Championships, looking damn good.
Is he still giving up his back? Saying, "Yeah, I like giving up my back." What's that mean, Doug? What does that mean? The Tachi fight, what was it? About the one he had about a year ago, and he gave up his back, and he still won the fight. And you gave up your back.
Yeah, the guy against Jamie Hara.
Yeah,
that's a fight I want to send you. Jamie Hara versus Spirit Wolf the other night at Bellator. Absolutely most amazing fight. You talk about blood in a fight. That's the one, my man. I'll have to send you a link.
Head cuts are awesome, man. They bleed. Why do you think pro wrestlers cut, man?
Yeah, no
it
doubt.
Bleeds good up there. I've got sharp. I'm saying this, Aaron, legit. These cheekbones, they're real sharp. Cut me, dude. Hit me. I want to bleed. I so want this.
This is going to be
because I'm going to go sit in a sauna and listen to depressing music and think of every second of that fight and how it's going to play out. That's all I do. I just sit in a dark sauna, sweating and staring at my sweat and listening to depressing music about women who've left me or women that don't love me and just fucking... I posted it on Facebook. I hate everyone and everything when I sit in a sauna. It is the most uncomfortable, awful... Yeah. And these guys do it like it's nothing. Chris is telling me I'm a fucking pansy because it's 5 pounds. I'm like, dude, it's 5 fucking pounds.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm amazed. It's still 5. I'm 43 years old. If I was 28, I could see it. In my 20s, when I was in my prime and still screwing around with wrestling, you put on a plastic suit, you jump on a bike, it's no big deal. 43.
Right, I hear you, my man.
Fuck. When your balls drop, the game's over. Game's over. All right, it's time to check it at the door. And it's this 43-year-old guy. After I beat her, look, it could happen. All right, it really, literally, look, he could be a legit blue-purple belt. We're about to find out. I don't know how. I don't know how he'd take me down. I don't know how he'd punch me. But it could happen, okay? So let's give him... Buster Douglas had a 1 in 360. What was he? 131.
Yeah, is a long shot. Yeah.
Right.
But it happened.
Everybody's picking Aaron as the dog in the fight. That's cool. I have actually seen lines for the fight. They put me as the favorite. I can't even believe people bet on this shit. I'm at a plus 160. Aaron's at a plus 140.
Nice.
He says it's almost a straight up pick 'em. He goes, but based on you, he goes, I don't know. He goes, it's plus 160, plus 140. This is a former odds bookie for Vegas. I said, is there somebody who says, let me make a call. Plus 160, plus 140. I'm like, wow. You should be proud, Aaron. They can actually figure out a line based on our fight.
Wow. All right. There you have it. Well, all right. Against Dan.
Open contracts are tough enough. If I win, I don't know if Aaron's going to be this stupid, but I'm saying this. The second after I win, anybody out there watching this who does a podcast, vodcast, radio show, TV show, whatever, go get a fighter contract, fill it out. I'm looking for 3 candidates for July. And I don't want to see Dougie's name on a fucking application, all right? He's technically a pro. He's got to understand that. It's got big words for Doug. Tell him I've got photos on my iPhone that'll keep him from fighting me.
Wow. I will definitely have to do that. I'll see him tonight.
See?
I will see him tonight.
Dougie has texted me photos that made me blushed.
Oh, yeah.
From back in the day, back in the Fight Net radio days. Go visit Pro Fight Network. That's our website. Sign up. We got the best news going. We got a cool RSS stream going. Chris has done amazing things with that website. Toughenough.net. Go watch the fight. It's for charity. It's $10 for the pay-per-view. Can't miss out. The brand new Oceanside Quest. I can't say enough thank you to those guys. Fantastic work the Brian and those guys did with Hendo and stuff. I mean, the H-bomb. I hate the fact that Morrow actually termed something for Henderson. They're now going to call it the H-bomb.
Yeah.
If God loves me, somehow I will get a contract from Mauro Ranallo. Oh my God.
So good. I would move Gus Johnson up on the needs an ass beating sooner scale, but
he disappeared. We got the girl last time. We got the hottie asking questions backstage last time.
I didn't catch I was at Bellator
Saturday
the
Henderson Frank versus they had a hottie, and I asked Chris, I said, if I win, do you think you can get me an oil match with her?
Wow.
I mean, she's fine.
Nice.
She's fine.
Triangle
yeah,
checked
she's
by her.
easy on the eyes.
You need to be triangle chucked by her. Maybe that's how you'll get your name out there. You know, it worked for him. Maybe you could get chucked by a hot chick.
Yeah, well, we tried to do that over at Drysdale's, and none of the girls wanted to be seen on video doing it to me. But you know, it is what it is. I will say this for everybody who's kind of followed the show and following what's going on. The one move everybody should look for, and I'm gonna put it on if I can get it, and I'm saying this legit. If I can get the banana split on Aaron, I'm gonna try to stretch and rack his legs for a banana split submission.
That's solid.
That's the one I'm after.
That's
and
solid.
If I can't get it early on, look, I'm 43. I'm just going to knock him out and go home. I've been promised 2 redheaded lesbian strippers. I mean, let's be honest. That's what stands between me and it's been months, people. It's been months. You will
know how to act when that happens.
I've said this. I feel bad for Aaron. He is bad place, wrong time. Signed the contract, bad place, wrong time. He signed up and jumped on board not knowing that I was a fucking basket case. And now I'm in another weird fucking spot where it's like, dude, wrong place, wrong time. Didn't you see what happened the last time we got together? I got no fear of what's going to go down in that cage. I'm just wondering how they're going to take you out of the cage. That's really what it comes down to. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to get hurt. I don't really care about losing. I care about hurting you. That's really all this is about. It's about me wanting to physically injure you. It's
I like
sick.
it. And that's why we're all going to tune in for sure Saturday night. All right, so this one's for charity. It's going down. You got, you got 7 pounds to cut now? Would you say you're 190?
I'm going to cut 7. I'm at 190 right now. I'll probably go drop the last 5 right now. I did take the laxative, citrus magnesium. Yeah, okay. I'm doing the doo-doo dance. That's the worst. Fuck the sauna. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you got to see
water out of your ass sucks.
Nice. All right, my man.
Winning.
I want to give you a chance to shout out anybody you want before I let you go.
Pro Fight Network, go get the latest on news. Go check out the new site. Definitely Team Quest, robertdrysdale.net. Thanks, Robert, a lot. Seriously, every time we've been out in Vegas, class act, let us use his dojo, let us train there. Wonderful guy. He's been a partner with Pro Fight Network. I love Robert to death. He's been extremely helpful. His guys have enjoyed beating me up, as well as the guys down at Quest. They've really enjoyed beating me up, too. And, of course, none other than my cohort, my partner in crime, Chris Greenman, who, what can you say? He built a great product. He keeps pushing me. He's, there is no me without Chris Greenman. We're sort of the peanut butter and jelly of this whole project. And Chris Greenman, all the way, is, you got a guy who's rolled with Randy and Chuck and, knows everybody, knows everything. I believe him wholeheartedly. Whenever he says we're going to do something, we do it, and we go out and we do it. It is what it is. So too bad for Aaron, I guess.
All right, my man. Well, we wish you the best of luck. I know you're going to get it done on Saturday night, and I look forward to talking to you after the fight. Thanks again, Lee.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys on Saturday night.
All right, brother. Take care. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Take care.